Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a story time because anytime something bad happens in my life, I like to record it for whatever reason that is. It's all on the internet. I don't know why these are the moments where I really feel the need to make a video. I don't know if it makes me feel better talking to a camera, but there have been some really crazy things that happened today. And I've just been trying to keep it together because it was just a very traumatizing experience, I would say. I've never lived through something like this. I've only like seen it on the news and stuff, but it's really crazy when it happens in real life. So let's just talk about it. So today I went to work, and I do work at Fashion Show Mall. I don't really want to say a store because I don't want to get killed. Thank you very much. Kind of funny that I just used that word considering the story I'm about to tell you guys. So basically, I had a mid-shift, 1:30 to 6 p.m. and I had to go straight from work to school because today was the first day of school. I didn't want to be late. I had a 7:30 p.m. class that I accidentally signed up for. I thought it was 7:30. It's actually 7:30 p.m. Can't do anything about it. It's a little bit too late for that. Anyways, it's fine. I had not eaten anything at all today except a protein bar. So I brought some Trader Joe's miso soup, like cup noodle type of thing, and put it in the microwave and grabbed a spoon because there were no forks at work. And I was on my way out.
I'm in the ghetto.
Junior, I'm making a story time. Literally. Now I have to explain the entire story back to you guys. So I had my cup of noodles. I was on my way out. My manager was trying to get me to stay, and I was like, I really gotta go to class. Goodbye. Then I called James because I have a late class and I'm just scared. There's always stories on the news about things happening at school in the evening times. So I just called him just so we would be on the phone by the time I got on campus. And that is when I got near Dillard's, but I was on the second floor. And I heard two really loud booms and I was like, what is that? I literally said that to James. And then I'm like listening and I start hearing people screaming, and that's when I'm like, it's a shooting. So I run to my car, and it's on the third floor of the parking garage because employees are not allowed to park below that. And I'm just freaking out. I'm just like thinking I'm gonna die. That's honestly what I thought. And I'm like, James, I cannot believe this is happening. Like, I was panicking really hard. Like, if I could get that audio, it would be amazing, but I've looked it up and apparently you can't get audio from a past phone call. And of course I didn't record it because how was I gonna know what was about to happen? But yes, I got in my car, and before I got in my car I left my noodles on the ground because they spilled on my sleeve and I just didn't want to deal with it. And I start driving out of the parking garage and I see a cop car starting to come. They stop at Nordstrom with security and it's just insane. And then I decided to call my mom just in case it was on the news or something, because she always freaks out. And then she didn't answer this, so that was really rude. Then when I get onto the freeway, I just see cop after cop after cop, and like, to me, after I heard the two gunshots, I just kept hearing them. Like, to me it just kept going. I actually don't know how many it was, but I was just in full panic mode. I just thought they were literally killing everybody. So it was really, really scary, and I was panicking so bad. I was lucky enough to be leaving the mall at the time it happened, so I didn't have to be in lockdown like my coworkers were, and I just was able to leave. I was so glad I was able to leave because I am a very anxious person. There's a video on my channel where like I get a flat tire and I was losing my mind. So just imagine me in this situation. It was really bad, and really scary because I didn't know what was going on. Where I was, I couldn't see, and there's no way in hell I was gonna go back to see what was going on. Yeah, it was just a really tough ride to school because I was freaking out. I texted my coworker. I was like, "Are you guys okay? I'm fine, just so you guys know." And then they texted me back, "Everybody's okay." Apparently, what they're saying, and I'm not sure if this is the story, who knows what happened, but what they're saying as of right now is that there were some kids who got in a fight, and one of them pulled out a gun and started shooting. 3 people were shot. As of right now, it seemed from what I've read, they're not life threatening or anything, but it was just such a scary and traumatizing experience for me. I didn't know what was going on because where I was, I couldn't see what was going on. I didn't know where the noises were coming from. I just ran to my car as fast as I could, spilling my soup everywhere, and just drove to campus because it was insane. I cannot believe that happened. Yeah, so it was just really, really insane. Like, to me, I don't know, it just sounded really close, and when I heard the people screaming, I just imagined the worst. It was really scary. I really hope I don't go through anything like that ever again. Hopefully that's the only time something like that will happen, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. Like, I just keep replaying the sound of the gunshots and the screaming, and I don't even know, like, if it was worse than that, like, if I had seen anything, I feel like I probably would literally go crazy, because like I just, like, the entire time I was in my class, I was just like, just replaying it. I don't know why. Hopefully it just, like, I forget about it, because it turned out to not be as bad as I imagined it being, but it was still traumatizing for me. Like, I literally came from Maui. Like, nothing ever happens there. And now I live in Las Vegas, where shootings are, I'm gonna say, common-ish. Like, you always hear about, like, 1-person shootings in the news, or whatever, but it was crazy because it was at the mall that I work at, and it was not a fun experience. I really, 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 really wish I could get the audio from that phone call, because it probably would be kind of funny to listen. Not funny, because I don't know if people died, but it would be interesting to listen to my voice. And I know I was panicking because I was like running, and I was like, this is how I was breathing, because I wanted to scream. I didn't know what was going on, but I was just trying to keep it together and get to my car and get out. So I was able to make it to my class, and everything is fine, thank God. Hopefully the people that were shot are okay, because it was just such an insane thing, and it was crazy, and I don't think I'm gonna sleep tonight. But definitely keep those people in your prayers, because that is insane that happened. And things like this should not be happening. And that is going to be my story time. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. If anybody knows how to get the audio recording of a phone call you did not record, please let me know, but pretty sure only cops are able to do that. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands. I think I'm just like a nervous mess right now. I'm just not good in stressful situations, and this was a very, 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 very scary experience for me. It's just crazy. Life is crazy. 1 minute you are gonna eat your soup and going to go to class, and the next minute you are running for your life and leaving your soup behind. I don't know why I have such a, okay, I can't forget about that soup, because it's my favorite Trader Joe's soup, and I couldn't, it's hard to find for me sometimes, but it's fine. It was just really, really, really crazy and insane. I don't know. Okay guys, so James is here now, so he's gonna talk about, like, what he experienced being on the phone with me during this traumatizing event.
Well, I was just telling her to stay calm, but before that, I was just talking to her, and then I heard these noises that sounded like an airplane or some weird, just like weird sounds. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what could that be? And then I just hear Jessica start panicking and like like freaking out, hyperventilating. And then I'm like, oh, babe, hello? And then she's like, I think there's a shooting. Oh my god, people are running. Okay. And then I hear sounds, so I think she's starting to run, and I have no idea where she is at this point. Like, I was just thinking she's still in the mall, and then who knows. And then she said she was getting close to her car, and I'm like, oh wow, she's okay. She's close by the garage already. But I mean, you know, all I had to do was just stay calm because I didn't know what was happening. So I'm glad she's okay. But yeah, that was pretty crazy.
I'm Ryan, and my life, it's pretty crazy. That's how I feel right now.
No, it's kind of crazy. My life is kind of crazy.
Well, my life is pretty damn crazy.
Beep. I'm just glad you're okay.
No, but you have to make the noises that you were saying that I was making to Junior.
Oh. Well, all I really heard was, oh my gosh. That's, and repeat that times 10 million times.
I love that for you. By the way, it wasn't because I was out of breath running. It was literally because I was freaking
And I was
out.
on the phone with her, like, probably through the whole thing. And then she was like, maybe you should call Junior and make sure he's good and if he knows. I tried calling Junior, but before that, Jessica was panting for like 20 minutes. And then I called.
Did you know that phone call was only 3 minutes long?
Oh my god.
Yeah. It felt like a really long time. But I looked back at how long it was 3 minutes.
That's crazy. It felt like forever because I'm just like there waiting on the phone, not being able to do anything, like just powerless. Be like, oh, well, you know, my girlfriend could just totally die on the phone, you know, and I would not be able to do anything. I would just be on the phone. That's pretty terrifying. But I mean, luckily, I wouldn't say luck, I mean more fortunately. A lot of people were saying, thank God that you're okay, so, and I thank God that you're okay.
Also, update, it seems like the people that were shot did not have any life-threatening injuries, so they're probably going to be okay.
Just goes to show, that's what happens when you have a good police and security system in place.
Yeah, they were there really fast, because from the time that I got to my car and drove down to where Dillard's was, there was already a cop car there, and they were starting to go into Dillard's.
So, thank God for first responders, because good job, first responders. Yeah. Anyway, I called Jessica back after calling Junior, and he didn't answer, but it's okay, because he was busy. Probably his phone was blowing up, too. And then I called Jessica back, or she calls me, I think. And then she's still kind of like adrenaline was pumping, so she was just panting, like, oh my gosh, I can't breathe. That was you, like, the whole drive to school. The girl goes to school after she was in a shooting. Like, what?
I wasn't gonna miss my first day of class. It's your first impression to your professor.
Then again, you know, I have to say this, because the first thing that we did when I got in my first motorcycle crash is went to church.
Oh, remember? I was like, James, we need to go to the hospital. He was like, no, I have to go to church. And I was like,
oh my gosh, that's crazy. I still remember that. That's
way to make this about you, James.
No, I'm just saying we're crazy. We're two of a kind. Wait, is it one of a kind?
Peas
two
in
of
a
a kind.
pod.
Two of a kind.
I don't know. It was crazy. I need to go to bed. Today was rough. Did not expect it to go the way it did today. So that was insane. Like, pretty calmed down now. I had some food.
Well, let's see. Where's your... Do you have a pulse? Are you live? I can't feel your pulse. Is there something wrong with you?
I don't know. Jeanette couldn't find it either when I went to her dentist thing. Maybe that's why I haven't died, because I'm not alive. Plot
in the
twist.
end, this was all a dream, and she's not actually real. And I'm just imagining all of this. That'd be quite the
Okay,
twist.
James, you're just going on and on now.
I'm glad you're okay.
Well, that's it. Bye, guys. I hope nothing like this happens to you. See you in the next video.